What's up guys, today I explain you, Bleach the Thousand-Year Blood War just revealed Yhwach's weakness. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe this channel, because we are close to hit the 1,200 followers and now have fun with the video. The Almighty gives Yhwach a degree of omnipotence. It allows him to see anything going on around him. Plus, it lets him see into the future, contributing to his plans to destroy the Soul King. This knowledge of the future was likely the origin of the prophecy regarding his return. Yhwach also says that the Almighty allows him to use any power he knows of. When he regains this ability, Yhwach gets up to 3 irises per eye. Notably, Yhwach states that he was able to see into the Soul King's palace and saw the state of his father. This had to be something he watched as it happened, showing the extent of his ability to see things in the present. The full extent of the Almighty hasn't been revealed in the anime, but it is an overwhelming power to face, especially on top of Yhwach's other abilities. While Ichibi Hyasube's Zanpakuto was able to rewrite and nearly defeat Yhwach, he was left powerless once Yhwach regained the Almighty. Yhwach was able to see all of Ichibi's actions before he made them. All of Ichibi's attacks were countered, and all of his defenses were undermined. On top of that, his Bankai was negated due to the strange manipulations of the Almighty. Yhwach was able to use the Almighty to adapt and work around being turned into a black ant. Yhwach has yet to fully explain his ability, or how it lets him adapt to his opponents, but the anime has hinted at how the power is connected to other Quincy. Yhwach's personal guard all gain a second wind once the Almighty is in play. The anime has also focused specifically on Jugram Hashwolf in association with this power. As Yhwach's closest follower, he probably knows more about this unbeatable power than anyone else. In what could be a damning act of arrogance, Yhwach has already shared a key weakness of the Almighty with his enemies. For all that he can see into the future for almost everyone, he cannot see into the Soul King's future. He was caught off guard when Jushiro Yukitake used Mimahagi to hold the Soul King together. This was the first thing that the Soul Reapers did to get in the way of Yhwach's plans. While Yukitake managed to hold the Soul King together for a little bit, it didn't last long. Yhwach was able to fight him off, draining the rest of Yukitake's life and absorbing the Soul King. Now, Yhwach has full control of the Soul King's palace. The Soul King cannot make choices, as he no longer functions as a person. Yhwach has known this for years and factored it into his plans. Therefore, the Soul King was never something Yhwach needed to plan for. This oversight is why Mimihagi slipped past his defenses to try and keep the Soul King together. Any other pieces of the Soul King could also fall under this weakness. Whether Yhwach cannot see parts of the Soul King in his future sight because they are pieces of his father or because it ties into the role of the Soul King is unknown. There may yet be further weaknesses to explore as more of this power is explained. Ichibi saw the threat that Yhwach's shrift posed to Soul Society during the first Quincy invasion. While he never learned the full extent of Yhwach's ability, he decided that sealing away the Almighty was the best way to undermine the invasion. That the Almighty can be sealed is another weakness, but it may no longer be feasible. Ichibi had to use the Soul King's left hand to seal this power, and he lost the hand to Yhwach afterward. However, it's probable that the reason the seal worked in the first place was because Yhwach can't see the Soul King with his sight. Ultimately, the Almighty being sealed was a temporary act. Yhwach regained this ability just like he regained all other aspects of himself, as foretold in the prophecy. His sight was just one of the last things he got back, as his power was always going to take longer to regather. He could have activated the Almighty sooner, but he would have had to rip the power from every Quincy to fuel it. So, Yhwach waited for his own power to return to him instead. This is a testament to the strength of both the technique and Yhwach himself. Up until his battle with Ichibi Hyasube, Yhwach wasn't at full strength. He had access to most of his techniques and some power through his first use of Auswallen. Before he was at full strength, Yhwach used tricks and clever tactics to manage his opponents. However, he did use pure power when facing Ichigo Kurosaki because of their differences of strength. Ever since he's regained himself, he has been focusing more on direct attacks and letting his guard take care of any threats. On the one hand, he doesn't need to do anything clever against his opponents. On the other hand, this could be a mistake on his part. As things stand, Ichigo doesn't have access to pieces of the Soul King to use. He cannot hide his actions from Yhwach. But that doesn't mean Yhwach is paying attention or is planning to counter Ichigo. Yhwach is arrogant and on the cusp of victory. He has already disregarded the majority of his forces, so it wouldn't be out of character for him to dismiss Ichigo as a threat. This would fall in line with how Ichigo defeated Aizen.